What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, oh man, we have not come back to her solo career in a while. It's been over a year. It's been well over a year. We're coming back to Ledger. Yes, indeed. Ledger Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bibbidi-bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from John C., and John wanted to see me react to this song by Ledger called Foreigner. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Ledger, yeah, it's shocking, and the video has 1.9 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Ledger, Foreigner, official audio. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it.
Yeah, there's that word official coming off of her official page. Yeah, look, you know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. All I'm going to say is we're going to have to wait and see what happens and hope for the best. Not she, but her publishing company has blocked me in the past, so we'll have to wait and see what happens, I guess. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
The feast is set before me, it's on plates of platinum, but all I taste is ashes and my lips are turning numb. The smiles and the beauty and the promises I see, glory, hallelujah, never said it came for free. Ring around the roses, I see through your poses. Ashes to ashes, it all comes falling down. I thought I would belong right here when I was younger, but there's something in the atmosphere, whispers of wonder. I am a foreigner, got a fire in my soul, never give it up. And I know it don't belong right here. I know it don't belong right here. Fight till I make it home, but keep my eyes to the skies, even if I don't. And I know it don't belong right here. I know it don't belong right here.
I like the vocals. The vocals are really nice. She's doing a great job with them. I like the differentiation in the approach and the dynamics between what we heard in the verse and the pre-chorus and then in the chorus itself. Very clear difference between the verse and pre-chorus and then the chorus. Verse and pre-chorus were pretty much the same. But when she got up into the chorus, it was a very clear difference. I like that. Good separation. I like the chordal pattern. that's going on. I like it. It feels good. I like the notational selection. The notes that she is singing sounds really good. Having said all that, I do have a gripe, and I'm not a fan of this. And I know I'm gonna put off a lot of Ledger fans when I say this. I'm really not digging the song a whole lot. It's very digital. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna say pretty digital. It's all digital. Everything you're hearing instrumentally is digital. Even the drums are digital. Why? I don't know. That is very confusing to me. There are no guitars. There is no bass. And even it's all patchwork. It's all Pro Tooled. It's all programmed. It's not, what you're hearing is not analog. It's all digital. Even the drums. And I do not understand why that is. I like the feel of the song. I like the energy of the song. I like the drive of the song. But the fact that it's all been programmed, a little off-putting to me. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to just keep listening and see how this goes. Maybe the digital will grow on me. Maybe it will. But I've never been a fan of fully programmed music. It's never been my cup of tea.
We'll see.
Anyway, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Let's keep going for right now.
Hold out your hand of riches and display your royalty. I'm fine with my bloodline in a different dynasty. Worship at the altar of your vanity. I'll be in the promised land and let you be. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady holds her crown. Ashes to ashes. Where's your savior now? I thought I would belong right here.
That's not guitar. That's keyboard. It's digital.
There's something in the atmosphere. Whispers of wonder. I am a foreigner. Got a fire in my soul. Never give it up. And I know it don't belong right here. I know it don't belong right here. Fight till I make it home. But keep my eyes to the skies, even if I don't. And I know it don't belong right here. I know it don't belong right here. I fix my eyes on the.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The digital is just not growing on me. As much as I want to say it is, it's not. As a matter of fact, the more I listen, the more infuriating it's becoming. I'm getting frustrated. I really am, because I can hear so much potential in this song. And I'm imagining in my head as the song goes through, pulling out all the digital and putting in guitars and bass and real drums. And I'm telling you, it sounds 10 times better, at least, if not more. And I'm just, what a wasted opportunity.
Unacceptable!
What an absolute wasted opportunity. This song could have been banging with real instruments. Instead, we got this digital muckety muck, and it's just like, oh, God dang it. The energy is so good. The drive is so good. The vocals are great. And we have this digital soup. It's so aggravating. It's so frustrating. And I don't know why. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that absolutely kills me. I will bet you dollars to pennies. I will bet you this was not her call. I will bet you she came in with a rough cut of this song with real guitars, real bass, real drums. Her playing the drums probably, because she is a great drummer. And I'll bet you anything that she came with it, and the producers, the people who are financing this, the producers said, it's good, but I'll bet it'll sound better if we made it all digital. And unfortunately, she has absolutely zero say in that. None. And I've seen this happen before. It's actually happened to me before, where we go in and we've recorded, and we've recorded all the guitars and the bass and the keyboards and the drums and everything else. We recorded everything with analog real instruments. And the engineer takes over. 2 weeks later, we come back, and every single one of us was replaced with programming.
You're putting me on.
At the end of the day, I got paid, so it doesn't really matter to me. I got my paycheck. Look, I showed up, I recorded. It's not my fault if they didn't use it. I showed up, I recorded, they paid me. So I got my paycheck. But at the same time, I'm listening to it going, man, what a waste. What an absolute waste. We were sounding really good. And then they came in and replaced everybody with digital because the producer wanted to. It's his money. It's his product. Whatever. That's fine. But, man, like I said, I'll bet you anything this was not her call. I'll bet you it wasn't. What an absolute waste of a track. It's a real shame because I see so much potential in this song. So aggravating. Anyway, let's keep going here. Let's finish this out.
I fixed my eyes on
Middle tone bass.
I know I belong right here. I am a foreigner, got a fire in my soul, never gave it up. And I know I don't belong right here. I know I don't belong right here. Till I make it home, I keep my eyes to the skies, even if I don't. And I know I don't belong right here. I know I don't belong right here.
God, man. So frustrating. So frustrating. The music industry is a real monster, man. It absolutely is. It's a beast of a thing. Anyway, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Ledger with Foreigner. This was a request from John C. All right. I'm going to give my score first. All I'm going to ask is this, because I know the score is going to upset some people. Please, after the score, don't jump the gun, don't jump to conclusions, don't jump into the comments and start hating on me. Hear me out, okay? Listen to what I'm going to say and listen to the reasons why I'm giving this the score. And I promise you, 90% of the people who are wanting to jump on me and hate me for this and the score I'm going to give, if they listen to what I say, I guarantee you 90% of the people that would jump on me won't, because they'll find themselves agreeing with me. There's going to be that 10%, of course, that they'll listen, but they're not really listening. They're just doing it. They're probably listening in the background while they're typing their hate message to me. So anyway, out of 5 stars, I'm going to give that 2 stars. Yeah, 2 stars. I don't like giving low scores, guys. I really don't, but that is the score I feel this deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
First of all, I think her vocals were really good. I dug her vocals. I dug her vocal work. Was there some auto-tune being used? Yeah, there was. There was some auto-tune being used, but not excessively and not to the point where it was blaring and clearly obvious. You know what I mean? Overly done. Now, it was a very smooth auto-tune job. It sounded very natural. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think there was a whole lot used. I think there was a couple of points, in particular in the choruses. I don't think the verses were really touched a whole lot. They didn't sound very touched to me. It was mostly in the chorus. But here's the thing. Auto-tune, what does that do? That works with pitch, okay? Auto-tune and Pro Tools cannot fix clarity. Auto-tune and Pro Tools cannot fix diction. Auto-tune and Pro Tools cannot fix tone. There's a lot that Auto-tune cannot do, and a lot that Pro Tools cannot do. So mostly what we heard from her vocals was her and her delivery, and I think she did a great job. She really did. I dug her vocals. Out of the entire thing, her vocals were the thing that stuck out to me as being the best thing about the song, in all honesty. The songwriting, the notational selection, the chordal progression, I loved all of that. And I even loved the energy of the drive of the song were outstanding. I dug it. Here's my problem. And this is why we went all the way down to 2 stars. The entire song, from an instrumental standpoint, is digital. It's all programmed, including the drums. The drums are programmed. Despite the fact that she is a great drummer, very capable of playing a song like this, they decided to use programmed drumming along with programmed instrumentation. The guitar that you heard, that wasn't a guitar, that was a keyboard. Listen closely. You will not hear any strumming. You will not hear the pick scraping against strings. That is all hits from either a keyboard or directly from Pro Tools itself. There was no bass, there was no drums, there was no keyboards. It was, well, maybe there was keyboards, but there was no guitar. It was all digital. The song felt soulless. It felt dead inside. All because it's 100% artificial. I have never been a fan of 100% digital music. I never have, and I'm going to be honest with you folks, I probably never will. Unless there are extreme circumstances. Like, for example, the soundtrack to Tron Legacy, for example. A lot of digital in there. A lot of digital in there, but there was also a lot of string usage. Now, here's the thing. Were those strings real? I don't know. They sounded real. If it was digital, it sounded so good. It was such a great job on finding the right patches that the strings sounded real. The horns sounded real. The woodwinds sounded real. I know Daft Punk were pretty much in charge of everything there. Could they have commissioned an orchestra to come in? Yeah, they very well could have. Did they? I don't know. It sounded really good. This did not sound good. This was a clear digital job. There was no guesswork involved. You could clearly hear everything was digital, and it was shoddy at best. It's a real shame because I like the direction of the song. I like the energy of the song. I like the drive of the song. I like the chordal progression. I like the notational selection. I liked everything about the song except the instrumentation. And unfortunately, the instrumentation is at least half of the song. Minimum half of the song. So there was no way that this was going to be up in the 5s or the 4s. No way. And honestly, I tried to justify giving this 3. I couldn't. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't even say I was indifferent to it. I did not like this. And I don't think it was particularly well done from an engineering standpoint and from a mixing standpoint. The patches they used were clearly synthetic. They didn't even try to get patches that sounded real. It was all digital. And then here's the thing, to wrap things up, do I blame Jen Ledger for this? Absolutely not, because I can guarantee you this was not her call. This was not. This was the producer's call. Whoever the producer was, this was the producer's call. I'm willing to bet 100%. The person who foot the bill for this. This was their call. And like I said, I've been in situations where I've recorded parts and I got paid for my time. I come back 2 weeks later to hear the final recording and I've been replaced by Pro Tools.
Wow, man, freaked out.
I got paid, so it doesn't really matter. But at the same time, to feel that you've been replaced by a machine doesn't make you feel good. Really doesn't. It's a real blow to the ego. And I hate it when that happens. I really do. But at the same time, it is ultimately the producer's call. They're the ones fronting the money. They're the ones footing the bill. So of course they have final say over everything. And I mean everything. So that's very unfortunate. I don't know how she feels. I would love to talk to her. I would love to interview Jen Ledger someday and ask her questions like this. Are you happy with that song Foreigner? Are you be honest. Don't give me the political answer that your record label wants to hear. Give me the honest to God truth. Tell me from the bottom of your heart, are you really happy with that? I'd love to ask her that question straight up. And if I ever get the chance to, I promise you, I will ask her that question, and I will not be afraid to ask it. So anyway, 2 stars. Yeah, it's not horrible. It's not terrible, but it's bad. It's definitely bad. Hopefully everybody understands where I'm coming from this on. Hopefully I won't get a whole lot of hate messages on this, but that's how I feel, guys, and that's where we're going to stay. So 2 stars, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.